The power of transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us. Power of transformation is in our love. We've got each other, and God's got us.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
That's all you got to say. Welcome, 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 welcome. What's going on? What's going on? Man, listen. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. My wife and I, we was just waiting to get some things going. You understand me? We was just waiting to get some stuff going on, and we finally arrived. You understand me? We finally arrived, and now we here. Started from early, and now we here. Started from early, now we here. All right. What's going on? How y'all doing? This is your boy, Dr. Ramon Carter, and my beautiful, lovely, extravagant, virtuous, voluptuous wife. I was about to say something. Boy, I'm about to say something, you understand me? Remind me of some pumpkin pie. But I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it, you understand me? But my beautiful wife over there looking like a golden girl in her gold, you understand me? All day long. Yeah. Yeah, but we here. Let me shut up. Your turn, baby. You can go ahead on the talk. Let me shut up.
A clown at heart.
Let me shut up.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing out there today?
Well, that's all you got to say. Just hello.
What else you want me to say?
I don't know. You had a lot to say a little while ago. You had a lot to say a little while ago. Now all of a sudden, you understand me.
You do a good job of introducing. Okay. Introduction. You go, all the way in with your introduction. So I have to let you do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
But we got a good topic today. Episode number 11.
Episode number 11. I'm trying to think. Because, we getting there, right? We getting there. But we thank you for your love. We thank you for your support. You understand me? We thank you for everything that you have been doing for us. You know what I'm saying? Whether we on social media or the people that been pulling up, you understand me, on me at the salon and everything, getting the best char grill oysters in the world. You understand me? Yeah. The best ones in the world. I got something new.
I see.
All right. Here we go. But guess what? What today's topic is? Wait a moment. Wait. Drum roll, please. Today's topic
is, what are the 5 love languages?
What are the 5 love languages?
That's it.
The 5 love languages. You understand me? And I remember I read a book many years ago. I forgot the person's name, but it talked about the 5 love languages, and everybody have love languages. You have acts of service, words, that words of affirmation. Quality time, gifts, you know what I'm saying? Touchy. But everybody got love language, but never, the reality is people don't even know what their love language is, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. You're right.
I don't want, you know me, I can talk.
Yeah, we know. Everybody know.
Uh-huh.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can talk, though. That's part of your love language. Huh?
I hear you.
Talk when you want to talk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who talk when they want to talk? I talk all the time. You
definitely do.
Look like I
So talk now. Talk now. So I have a question.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You going to just jump right in it? You going to just jump right on it, up in it, boys? You going to just jump right on up in that thing like that?
Yes,
you understand me? She going to just jump right in there. Boy, we here. Okay. Jump right in it. Jump in. Jump out. Introduce yourself. I say jump in, jump out.
Play all day long.
Introduce yourself. Okay.
So the question I have is, how can you show your spouse that you love them?
How can you show your spouse that you love them? You understand?
Yes.
So you talk about me or other people?
Yeah, I'm talking about you. About other people.
America, one thing you have to understand is that there are many ways you can show your spouse you love them, right? Including telling them how much you love them and appreciate them, spending quality time together, doing thoughtful things for them, showing physical affection, and actively listening to them, right? Actively, when I say actively listen to them, I mean that shows action. Actively listening to them. It's important to find what works best for your relationship and consistently make an effort to show your love and appreciation for your spouse.
Okay.
I'm trying to see which way I'm looking. Because I'm looking at
So when you look that way,
it look like I'm looking that way.
so look this way.
So when I'm looking this way, it look like I'm looking. All right. Okay, cool.
You're going to look at the camera. Where the camera at?
Right here.
Well, that's what you look at.
All right, but I don't want, let me see. I'll do it another time. I should have had that right there.
Yeah, all right. You're reading. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so carry on.
So, so you gave like a basic definition of it, right?
So that's what the 5 love languages is about. That's showing ways how to love your spouse. It's like every woman don't like shopping. Don't like going shopping.
I don't know how many women don't like going shopping.
But some of them don't just like going shopping. Some women don't, they like this, a good day of just spending quality time. Some women just want to lay down in the bed or whatever it is.
But let me say this. Most women, if not all women, want quality time.
Exactly. Every
Now, where does shopping part come in at? That sound like more for a man. All men don't like to go shopping. That sound like something.
I don't know about that.
For
I
men,
like to shop.
No, but I'm just saying, like, men don't like going in grocery stores, or they don't like going in that shopping.
I don't like going to the grocery store, but I like going.
You don't like
shopping.
being in the mall. Men don't like being in the mall like that.
Well, you can order everything online now.
Yeah, that's what you like to do. That's what I'm saying. So I know when I say they don't like going in the mall, I'm basically talking about you.
Yeah, for myself, it's easy.
Yeah, when it's just yourself.
I know what to go get.
We talking about quality time. So if I ask you to come in the mall, let's go in the mall.
Like we were supposed to go today.
We had other stuff to do today.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to put that out there because you said something about the mall.
Yeah,
today.
I know. Well, we doing the mall tomorrow though. Tomorrow is the mall day. So what I'm saying is, other than going to the mall or just laying around in the bed like you just said, some other stuff that I think is good quality time is doing picnics.
Yeah, picnic is nice.
Yeah.
That was my first time. When we went in the park and had our little picnic blanket and all that. I never did that, like in the picnic with the basket and stuff like
really?
that. That was my first time. Just like my first time going out of the country with a woman.
Oh,
you understand
really?
me? I did it with my wife, girl. You my first. You understand me? You broke my virginity.
That's good though. That's good to know. So.
All right.
So, you be making me lose my train of thought when you do stuff like that.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. How can you show your spouse that you love them?
Well, yeah, some of the what we were saying, some of
the different things.
The ways that you can show or spend quality time. So I was saying a picnic, and I know other than a picnic,
showing just showing appreciation, right? Thoughtful things like flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's been a while since. Well, it hasn't been that long since I got flowers. I mean, I'm saying, like when we first met, you was giving me flowers a lot.
You get flowers a lot too. The flowers that got real expensive. I'm like,
I get
God
it.
dang. You know,
Right.
they got, them dozens of flowers.
But I
And it
think
ain't about the price of the flower.
just
But them
passed.
flowers be about
But
doggone
babe, it's not just about
$80,
that.
$100.
But you can go and pick flowers.
for
You can go pick some
arrangement.
flowers. You
I'm
can
going to go right out there. They got the little white flower be growing up out the grass up in there.
in the backyard. See, Maggie gave me a flower. No, but seriously,
All right.
Giving flowers is nice.
But guess what? Guess what? Check this out. Check this out. You understand me? Men
Yeah,
like
but
flowers too.
You just gave me flowers for Valentine's Day. Wait, men do like flowers?
Men like flowers. Ladies, men like flowers.
I don't know if no men like
Men
flowers.
like flowers too. Men feel appreciated. You understand me? Men like flowers. Men like flowers.
Oh, I ain't know men like flowers.
Men like flowers.
Well, y'all gonna have to comment below and let me know if men like flowers.
Yeah, make them
baby,
comments. Because listen, you understand me?
comment down below and let me know, if men like
flowers
receiving
too.
flowers
Listen,
and stuff
bro,
as gifts.
if you like flowers, ain't nothing wrong with that. You understand me? Men like flowers too. Men like to wake up and they want to smell the roses. Men won't wake up, they want to smell the daisies, the lilies.
Men want to wake
You
up and
understand?
smell food.
Most definitely food. You understand me? Some potpourri. Shucks.
Sprinkle potpourri around in the room.
Men want to smell some flowers too.
Okay.
Maybe you come home and you laying in the bed surrounded by some flowers. You understand me? Some roses and all that god doggone stuff right there. You understand
So you
me?
mean to tell me
What?
if I put roses and all that stuff, yeah, that might be a way that a man
You know
like
what?
to see
But
flowers.
guess what?
I get that. I get it.
But no.
What?
Those roses stay in the sheets. Don't have the white sheets and put some roses on the bed. Them rose petals gonna stain the sheets. Hey, I'm just telling you right now. You understand? Cause we was out there. I'm telling you on God. That's what I say. We had rose petals every day. That was for her birthday, right? We was in Tulum and everything, you understand me? And going there, they got roses every goddamn which way all over. Mm-hmm. Roses everywhere. You understand me? And hey, and I had it arranged and everything, and then I'm looking, I'm like, Lord Jesus, these rose petals that died and came off them, and they stay in the sheets. You understand? They ain't getting up out of them sheets, and that was some good sheets. Mm-hmm. Praise the Lord, I ain't had to buy them. I gave Migo some money. Hey, my Migo, my friend, I got you.
You was really silly.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Oh, you love to be off topic. So, all right. So that's some of the quality time. See, when you do that, you take me off my game, babe. You got to stop doing that.
All right. Well, I'm taking it. Why you want? Go ahead on. Go ahead on.
So, like I was saying, I gave a few examples of ways to spend quality time with your spouse, right? Mm-hmm. And what are some of the other things you said? I heard you mention
just showing, well, that's quality time. It's showing affection, right?
Yeah.
All that's showing love and appreciation.
Doing thoughtful things. That was another thing that you said.
Doing thoughtful
things, and going on like coming up with. See, I'm good for that. I can come up with different things to do. Mm-hmm. And I do that all the time. Like I always come up with thoughtful things to do for you.
All right. Where you going at with that? I don't come up with nothing thoughtful.
No, you do. I'm just trying to think of the stuff you come up thoughtful with. I mean, you love to bring flowers. That's thoughtful. I mean, you send flowers,
That's all I do.
No, you do other thoughtful stuff, baby.
Man, what
you
about
that? You'll come in there and cook.
You understand? Balls, some crawfish, something like that.
Yeah.
If you're a woman from New Orleans, crawfish, hey, if a man come home with some crawfish, he didn't won you over. You understand me? He didn't won you over with some nice, delicious crawfish with some hot doggone, some dipping sauce.
All shucks sauce.
All shucks sauce. Put that sauce on everything. All right.
So, and then also it talks about ways you can show that you appreciate your spouse.
Yeah, all of that's in appreciation. Flowers, candy, gifts, all of that just
I know
showing.
you don't never bring no candy.
Because we don't need no candy.
I know, but
we don't care too much for candy.
But a couture board.
A charcuterie board. Yeah,
So,
a charcuterie board.
I didn't surprise you with one of those, like maybe two or three times, I think, or maybe it was just maybe 2 times.
Well, I did it first.
Yes, you started it. Of course,
I started
you
first,
started
but I had to pay for that. You started making it yourself.
Right, but it cost damn near the same thing it takes that you're gonna pay for somebody to make it. And them things be $80 to make.
All right, come on, let's move. Hey.
Look, don't move me on too far. All right, well, go ahead to your next thing. Y'all see what he doing, huh?
I want me a charcuterie board now. Shucks, I could have had some there while I was doing this video.
Yeah, well, we'll make sure that we have some on our next filming.
You understand? All right.
So go to the next thing. You go ahead.
Well, first of all, before we go to the next thing, we're gonna go straight up to this commercial break right quick.
Check out Royal Culture's amazing unisex t-shirt and hoodie sets with knit shorts and hands-crafted designer bags that are designed to enhance kings and queens culturally. Perfect for every occasion and available in all sizes. Check out our Instagram at RoyalCulture75 and visit RoyalCulture75.com and buy yours today.
I'm gonna bust you out.
Hey, listen. Check this out. I know we just told y'all about the Royal Culture 75. We had it's summertime by the year. We had a Royal Culture sword sets, and we also had a Royal Culture bags. Also, I just released my fourth book entitled The Broken Man. Can He Still Function in His Pain? The Broken Man, that's my book right there. This book is dedicated to my sisters and the men who love them, right? I know it's dedicated to my sisters. It's for my brothers, but I want to dedicate this to my sisters, right? To make sure that they get this book. Listen, you want to get this book, all you have to do, right, is scan that barcode right there. It's going to take QR code. Scan the QR code, right? Scan the QR code, or you can scan that, or you can just go to www.ramon-carter.com. When you get that right there, this is the book, The Broken Man. www.ramon-carter.com. There you go, right there. Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, now you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we're going to go right back to this here, right here. You understand me?
Mm-hmm. Very good, sweetheart. You're very good.
I know I messed that up a little bit, but it's all good. We live, baby.
We live. Yeah, we live, baby. So, so one of the questions that was also asked when we surveyed a few people on this topic was, when are the best times to show your spouse that you do love them? And the answer to that is every day. You want to show your spouse that you love them every day. And what are some things that you can do to show your spouse that you love them on a daily basis? Other than a little peck on the cheek when you leave the house, it's good to tell your spouse every day that you love them. I don't see what would stop you from telling your spouse that you love them. I mean, that can be done daily, right?
Mm-hmm.
So telling your spouse you love them on a daily basis, I think, is necessary. I know we do that, right?
Yeah, we do that.
We tell each other we love them daily. We tell each other daily that we love each other. We're affectionate every day. Mm-hmm. Not to the degree that I would like, because I'm a very affectionate person. It's not to the degree that I would like. My husband is not as affectionate as I am, but he shows some form of affection. He kissed me, every day. Before you leave the house, he kiss me every day when he come inside. But it just be like that little, like, kiss me. Like, for real, kiss me. Like, kiss me. Like, you're not excited to come home and see your beautiful wife. Like, kiss me.
Who's home? You're home. You're home. You are home.
What the hell was that? No, I'm not laughing
Like
with you. I'm
Kevin Hart be
serious.
going. You
So
understand
when
me?
you come home, you don't be excited about seeing your wife. How you did. That's how you be when you come home. It be like, let me find out.
All right, I
No,
hear you.
seriously though. But you do. When you come home, it's always good to show your wife or your husband love when you walk through the door. I think that's necessary, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's necessary.
Mm-hmm. It's necessary. Um. Oh, and another thing, it's important to part part
Prioritize. 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 What you were trying to say? You're a cat. Purr. Now, don't pee on yourself. You understand?
Oh
You
my
laughing
God.
too hard.
Oh Jesus! All that head got stuck. Been on
It's
the-
important. Listen, America.
Oh my
it's
God.
important. It's important to prioritize you. I'm gonna take it off of her. It's important to consistently prioritize your relationship and make your love known.
Oh my
right?
God!
It's important. It's important to consistently prioritize your relationship, right, and make your love known. What I mean, what they're saying by prioritizing your relationship that you are in is
important.
it's very important. It's a
important.
priority.
Yes, it's
Well,
important.
then when they say priority, when you get priority mail, you want it the next day, right? So you want to put your relationship
First.
One thing is one couple that I inboxed him, right? It's my boy. I consider him my brother. You understand me? He always have mad love every time I see him. Is Rude Jude, right? Rude Jude. I see this guy, right? He always put his wife, up there on a pedestal, as every man should. And he be putting his wife up there. This is my baby. This is my baby. They've been together for a long time. You understand me? And they go together like sock and cap and wave, like peanut butter and jelly,
beautiful couple.
right?
Yes,
And every
yes.
time I see them, now I know on the outside of that, my bishop, men of God, they do that, right? But this is a brother, that I've seen outside of a pulpit, right?
Outside of- yes.
This brother, out there, he doing this thing, real humble brother, right? Shouts out to Rude Jude, the GOAT in hosting, whatever it is that you have. I'm hands down Rude Jude. This, he ain't paid me to do this. You understand me? I love the brother. You understand me? Man, love for the brother. Rude Jude, the god doggone GOAT. You understand me? Greatest of all time that I know of. He's the host with the most. Right? And I see him, he always uplift his wife at all time. At all time. You understand me? You're right. His wife got him a call. He got his wife a call. His wife got him a call. That was awesome.
It was.
Anyway.
Yes, it was awesome.
So where we at?
No, we was just still speaking on prioritizing your relationship and making sure that your relationship first. I know a number one thing is when you prioritize your relationship, you have to, as a man and a woman, it's really important to put your relationship first, and it be known that you're doing that to your spouse. So if it's an event or something that comes up, and or it's different things that can happen to where you can actually show your spouse that you put in your relationship, first. I don't know who it was. I talked to somebody today. Matter of fact, I think it was my friend Sandra. Something happened, and she was telling me about her and her husband was out doing something, and one of her friends called, and they had like an emergency going on, and it's and she wanted to know, she asked her friend if you need me, and her friend was like, yeah, but she really couldn't. She said she didn't want to stop what she was doing with her husband, because she could have put him on the back burner and said, listen, I need to go to my friend, but she didn't do that. And I was like, well, why you didn't go? It was an emergency. She was like, because I couldn't put my husband on the back burner like that. I know it was an emergency, but I had to take care of that situation with her once I was done with my husband.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so that was
good.
a priority.
That's prioritizing the relationship and understand. You got to understand, right? Situations are gonna happen, right? Friend people are gonna call you, right? And not negating the fact that that was a friend. It was the emergency, right? I don't know what the emergency was. A friend called. I don't. It depends on the so-called emergency, right? Because that's the difference between the friend calling and then your child call. Or something right there. Hey, we got to get to the child.
Well,
or something
in
like
a
that.
sense like that, then of course both parents gonna move to go and take care of that. And I'm sure, like it was an instant where me and you were sitting home and we was actually relaxing. We were spending quality time. Sundays is our time to really like spend family time.
Sunday is family time,
right? So that's a priority for us. We know to spend quality time with each other and our children on Sundays. But we had an emergency where one of my friends called and we stopped what we were doing and we ran, to her emergency. And I didn't just leave, to go to it was my friend actually, which is, of course now friends of the both of us. But, I went. And my husband, you went too. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just drop what I was doing with you and went to that emergency. We did it together. So even though it cut into what we were doing, we still was together. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really tap into our quality time because we still was together. And like we were talking about earlier, like most women want that quality time. It don't matter what it is that you're doing with the person. Long as you with that person, they'll be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's important.
And Chuck, we just right on that right there. You understand me? And what they say. Let me. I want to get to this. Because why is it important to show your spouse you love them? Why is it important to show your spouse that you love them? Showing love to your spouse is important.
Man, that was a nice introduction. I swear.
Because it helps to build and maintain a strong, healthy relationship. I'm still looking this way and that way, right? It fosters trust, intimacy, and connection, right? And can lead to a happier and more fulfilling partnership, right? Additionally, demonstrating love and appreciation can help your spouse feel valued and supported, which can improve their overall well-being and happiness.
Exactly.
What ain't on that screen, on the computer?
I tried to get it on this one, babe, but shucks.
So showing it's very important to show love to your spouse. After all, because if a person can feel when they're not loved, right? And when a person feel like they're not loved, they're going to begin like anxiety can kick in, depression can kick in, and they can feel neglected, right? If you ain't showing no love, it's like, what I did wrong? What did I do? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Because I just want to feel love. That's all I want to do is feel the love from my spouse. And so therefore, you you want to show love to your spouse, right? You got to show that love to them.
And if the love is not being showed to you the way you feel like it needs to be, then you need to communicate that with your spouse. Don't just hold those feelings in if you're feeling like you're being neglected, and start taking on anxiety and all that stuff because of the situation. Have a conversation with your spouse. Talk to your spouse about how you're feeling. Let them know that you're feeling neglected. I know that sometimes that's hard to do, having a conversation with your spouse, but you got to have some form of communication. And even if you don't feel like, you can actually speak to them verbally, write a letter, write it down. Write it down, write how you feeling, and leave it on the side of the bed for them to read in the next morning or that night at some point. Like, communicate your feelings to your spouse. Don't take on that or keep that harbored in, because I know for females or even for males, you sometimes you'll walk around, and your actions, start showing and displaying, bad behavior. So you don't really want to do that.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You gotta. It's very important to show your spouse that you love them. You gotta understand. The man that I am today, I haven't always been that man. And here's the reality: a lot of men, all they know is what they have been taught, right? Boys are raised to play games, right? Just go back to your childhood. If I can go back to the early 80s or whatever, all the young ladies used to get Barbie dolls and doll houses, and you have the Ken and Barbie, and you have the family thing going on with the girls. But boys was just given a game. They're given a game to survive and conquer. G.I. Joe, Transformers, GoBots, He-Man, you know what I'm saying? Thundercats, you know what I'm saying? Even the Smurfs, the innocent Smurf was always in survival mode because Gargamel was trying to get him. So the young man is trying to survive. And he's taught how to play the game. And so when he grows up, right, he grows up and he becomes not a grown man, but a grown-up boy. And so therefore, all he knows is how to play the games. And so therefore, he hasn't been taught how to show affection. He hasn't been taught how to show intimacy. The only thing he may be taught how to have sex, but he wasn't taught how to have intimacy. He wasn't taught how to get it in even before she even take her clothes off. You understand me?
Right.
And so therefore he wasn't. Many of them haven't been taught certain aspect of things. And then once they get older, and you wonder why some women they encounter and they get in these relationships and they're not getting the whole man. Right? They're only getting the shell of him. They're only getting the shell of a man, but within he still have the mindset of the boy. And now it becomes a conflict because she's wanting something from him. It feels like I'm preaching. It's like she's wanting something from him, but he can't give her. And so she's frustrated. And now she's beginning to withdraw from him. And now he gets frustrated because he ain't getting none of the draws. You understand me? He ain't getting none of that because she didn't withdraw from him. And then now they clash. He's like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Because he ain't never understood intimacy. He ain't never get to understand her love language. He don't know that certain touches, you understand me? If he touch her a certain way, you understand me? And y'all can call it what you want. This is the Couple Podcast, you understand me? He ain't understand that he need to put a towel in the bed before he lay down.
Lord, this man is crazy.
Because he don't know a love language. He don't know, do you understand me, that before he even get in the bed, you understand me, she already nice and You know, praise the Lord. You understand
Look,
me?
save that for the
It
next
is what it is.
the next episode.
I was about, hey,
was
you
what it is,
understand?
Sex in the City, Sex and something is our next 12th episode. Is I can't remember, but it's something with intimacy and sex. So
yeah.
he gonna save that for
Oh, all
the
right.
other
Yeah,
episode,
I'm talking about
guys.
that other
Yeah,
stuff.
because
You
he
understand?
likes to veer off
Good
of
stuff.
off,
You understand me?
of
I'm talking about married folks now. I'm talking about
he,
married
he likes to veer off of topic as per
married
usual.
Folk, married folk. You understand
Per
me?
usual, per
Married folk,
usual,
you
per
understand me?
usual.
Now. Okay, so why is it important to show your spouse some love? Because it's very important because it enhances him or her. It enhances your partner to become better versions of themselves. When you show your partner love and affection, when you showing them these things, you understand, your relationship gets healthy. And guess what? Your not only the relationship is healthy, but physical being gets healthy. Now you won't work out, you understand? You won't get in the gym on a treadmill and you're like, I be in that sucker getting me in. I'm trying to get the chest right and the body right so I can walk up the beach for the summertime in some Speedos. Praise the Lord. So anyway, so all of that is very important. It's very important that you show love to your spouse, right? So, so for you, honey, where are some places to go to show your spouse you love them? What you say?
Well, the bedroom is for one. That's a place you can go to show your spouse you love them.
Well, that the bedroom.
Because you've been on that
There's a
topic for real.
in my come
But
on.
a romantic dinner at a fancy restaurant is a place a place that you can go to show your spouse that you love them. That's one.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, and if you can't afford a fancy restaurant, hey, you can
Fix
cook
it at
something
home.
fancy at home. Yes. And another thing is a weekend getaway. To a cozy
Bed and breakfast somewhere, huh?
Yeah, you can do see this. So for me, I like to do stuff like that. I like to
We didn't
just
do that. Just get away for the weekend.
no. We haven't did, babe. We have little bitty
We balling
children.
on.
We can't
we
really.
balling on the budget.
It ain't about no balling on a budget. We have little bitty
Yeah, we
children.
got little children,
little bitty children. So we
Yeah,
can't really
so,
move
like we
how
want
we could have if we wouldn't have had little bitty children. But
Yeah.
so I mean, we can't really move like that.
A picnic in the park.
Yeah, a picnic in the park.
I enjoyed that when we
That
went
was
there.
really,
Then
really
we went
good.
back out there. We had the crawfish with the children.
Yeah, and then we took the children. That was really nice
that
when
was
we
real
took the
nice.
children.
They was
Yes.
running wild. You understand me?
Yes.
Yes.
But also you can do so for us, we live in New Orleans, right? And I feel like, and we haven't did this, although we planned and we talked about it when you live downtown in your condo downtown. We did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, gave up
because
the
I guess
condo.
because we was close in the
I should have gave up
city.
that condo. That should could have been an Airbnb.
But yeah, it could have been. But so we used to do a lot of stuff, and I know one of the things we planned on doing was taking us a streetcar ride. And see, this is important. What I've learned when you in a relationship and you have children, right? It's so important to set time aside just for you and your spouse to do things without the children, right? It's really important. You can't have children and not set some time aside just for you and your spouse to do things. And I know a lot of people don't have babysitters. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to find someone to watch your children for you while you and your spouse go out. And for those that have that problem, I do understand. But even if you can get your children to go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And I know some people like my husband, he likes to go to bed early, which I hate it. You know what I'm saying? I hate that he go to bed early.
What's early?
7:00.
Well, I be up about 4 every morning.
It don't matter though. He goes to bed at 7:00.
Give me 8 at least.
I can't give you 8. I got to give you the truth. So he goes to bed at about 7:00. If he goes to about 8:00, then it's a struggle. And the thing about it is, I gets up early too. You know what I'm saying? I don't get up as early as him. Lately I haven't been getting up as early as him, but I do get up early. You looking like that, but I gets up early too.
Especially if I put it on you understand me?
Why is you talking about that in this episode?
You don't want to get up. All right.
Yeah, so okay.
All right.
Well then well then you understand why I sleep in a little late. And you sitting over there with that big old smile on your face, but I'm not playing with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Because see, you makes me forget what I be saying.
All right, a day trip to nearby town or tourism.
No, that's what I was about to say, the streetcar. And I was saying about those who can't.
You know what you call them, drive the streetcar?
I already know that, but we were supposed to go.
Call her whenever.
We were supposed to just do us a nice little streetcar. Babe, the streetcar don't cost but $1.
No,
$2.
I'm just saying I'm going to get on there when she on there. I'm going to call old Stacy if she drive the streetcar.
And so we can get on the streetcar and do us a nice little thing. But like I was saying, you made me veer off a little bit. But when you have children and you want, you can't you can't find a babysitter. Then of course, once your children do go to sleep, so you put your children to bed. You know what I'm saying, and sacrifice a little bit and stay up later just to watch a movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Stay up late a little later, watch a movie, do something where y'all doing it together.
Watch Avatar?
I don't want to watch no Avatar.
See that? I like Avatar movie. You understand? I like that movie. That's
but that's not okay. So also another thing is you have to compromise in your relationship.
I
So
know.
if you want to watch Avatar, I don't want to watch Avatar. So now we have to find something that we want to watch together.
So check this out. If I like movies like Avatar, I like warrior movies and stuff like that. I sit up there and watch a movie that you like.
But normally the movies that I like, you like them as well.
I like them because you like them.
No, you like them because you like them.
What movie?
I mean, any movie. They got a lot of movies.
Where the Crawdads Sing.
Where the Crawdads Sing. You liked that movie.
I ain't have no choice but to like it. It was good.
Well, then, my point exactly. So where the Crawdads Sing, it was a really good movie. And not only that, it was still good. Honestly, it was a good movie.
It was good. The chick flick, it was good.
It was still good.
Yes, ma'am. It was good.
And what other movie that we watched, which wasn't a chick flick, and I watched it and it was real good? The Harder They Fall. That's not a chick flick.
No, that was like cowboy.
Right, and you like cowboy movies.
I watched that.
We watched that together.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, then that was a movie. See, we compromised because we came to an agreement. We both found a movie that we liked. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you like action movies too, so
yeah,
it's all good. But you've been and watched every movie possible. I'm like, dang, I came watch the movie. What if she saw it already?
But that don't mean I won't watch it again.
Yeah, but if you watch, it don't make no sense like that.
Babe, y'all can leave y'all comments below because I know I'm not crazy. Almost everybody then saw almost every movie. We was in a pandemic for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Right? We was in a pandemic for 2 years. Everybody done watched almost every movie. Thank you.
Not me. I wasn't worrying about no movies.
Yeah, I don't know what you was making babies. That's why he don't know nothing about movies. He was too busy making babies. And the rest of us, let me say this. Everybody was kind of making babies because they got a lot of babies that was made during the pandemic. But also, people were watching movies. You just wasn't watching them because you were doing other stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to doggone make some money.
Yeah, well, I was making money, watching movies, and enjoying life. Nah. Thank you and hello.
All right.
Next.
What if my spouse not showing me no love? Right? What if my spouse not showing me no love? You see what I'm saying? You got to understand.
Okay, what you doing, you spouse?
It can be difficult when your spouse doesn't show love. It's important to communicate your feelings with them and try to work together to find a solution. Consider couples counseling as an option. Remember that love can take many forms, and it's important to focus on the positive things in your relationship.
My God, I don't know what to say. So that is a conclusion for Mr. Ramon, Dr. Carter. That is a conclusion. So there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed our podcast, hit the like button, share this podcast. What else you need to do? Subscribe to this podcast. We hope you guys enjoy. We try to come together, me and my husband, and talk about, different topics, to kind of keep our black love flowing out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Great, look like you about to press something.
No, I'm not about to do nothing. I'm just listening to you.
Yeah, so we like to, we get a lot of feedback from people about us doing our podcast and, the positivity that it has. And that's part of the reason why we do it. So I think we're gonna keep this thing going. We kind of stopped for a while, but we did not realize, after stopping for a while, we realized how many people was coming to us telling us how they watch it and stuff. So, that was one of the reasons why, we're going to continue this thing going, right?
Yeah, and I believe when we get to what episode, we're going to just do, we're going to really just do a launch.
Yeah, we're going to do a launch party. Yeah, we're going to do a launch party. So we're going to do something where it's live and we're going to have an audience and we're going to put that together. I think we should do that at our 20th episode.
The 20th episode, that's what we're going to do.
20th or the 25th?
We're going to do it.
Which one?
One
of them. We're going to figure this thing out.
Do a launch party and we're going to roll with it like that.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to thank you guys for rocking out with us.
Mm-hmm.
For sharing our podcast, for liking our podcast, and for subscribing to our podcast.
And also, that's not don't forget, if you want to follow me and my wife is on Facebook at Miko Carter, and I'm on Facebook as well as Ramon Carter, Senior on Facebook. I don't know if I put my them up there, but follow the Couples Pot on YouTube, via YouTube. It's the Power Transformation Couples Podcast, also known as the Couples Pot, via YouTube, via Facebook, and the Power Transformation Podcast on Instagram. I know that sounds like a lot, but that's how it happened. You understand me? So we just thank y'all, each and every last one of y'all, for tuning in with us tonight. We're trying to bring you as much as possible. Remember, God is good all of the time, and all of the time God is good. Let's not forget to order your copy of my latest book, The Broken Man. I don't know if you're watching this or if you're on your computer or if you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, you can, it goes to my link tree. I didn't put that up here, but I can have the barcode scanner. If you can get the scan, the code, that's the code right there that will bring you to my link tree. On that, next time I'll be on here, I will show the other stuff on there. But you can also go to Amazon, Look at me, www. Go to Amazon.com, type in Ramon A. Carter, and you can get your copy of the physical copy or the Kindle copy of the book, The Broken Man, or any other one of my books. Amen. So we just thank you all for watching us. Y'all have y'all wonderful, blessed, super fantastic days, like my brother Rashid Salahuddin said.
Join the royal culture, head on culture. We ready to give prayers to the Lord, then give praise to some bling. We help relationships and fix your dating status. Come give a tune in to the podcast. We work like magic. I call that transformation. Come watch the transformation. It's amazing. Call that transformation. Tune into transformation. You'll feel amazing. Monday through Sunday, you know how we coming. Tune in when the moon out, or tune in the morning when it's sunny. We can talk about God, we can talk about love, we can talk be funny. Tune in right now, when you finna watching us, you gon' feel like money. I call that transformation. Call that transformation. It's amazing. Tune in to transformation. You feel amazing. Tune in to transformation. Tune in to transformation. You feel amazing. We can solve your love. Let me solve equations. We can help you out. Help you find your baby. Transformation. Reason.